Obstacles oftentimes are detours in the right direction. The story of Madeline Kleinhans begins in 2010 when one of her family members was diagnosed with leukemia. Madeline's younger brother endured 38 consecutive months of chemotherapy. Madeline was only 8 years old at the time, and she just felt left out and kind of angry. She didn't understand. She turned this negative energy into something positive. Because of Madeline's optimism and big ideas, the Broomfield nonprofit There with Care helped her to develop her own program that she calls Heartfelt Hugs. She's with me now. Good to see you.
Thank you, Denise.
First off, Madeline, how's your brother Addison doing right now?
Oh, he's doing a lot better. He's 3 years off treatment and he's in remission.
Great. How old is he?
He's 12.
He's 12 years old. That's good to see. So your life changed in 2010 when Addison was actually diagnosed with leukemia. What event changed your attitude about the terrible situation? How were you able to create a positive thing out of it?
Well, I was very confused on what he had at first, and I didn't really understand. And then after like a couple months, and I started going to like cancer camps that accepted siblings. And that's when I started to learn that there were other kids in my situation and that I wasn't the only one. And they were experiencing the same kind of thing that I was. So that's when I thought of starting my nonprofit, and that would help the kids the siblings of the kids with critical illnesses. It would help them understand what their sibling was going through.
Okay, your nonprofit is called There with Care.
It's called Heartfelt Hugs.
Heartfelt Hugs?
There with Care is my sponsor, like my mother nonprofit.
Oh, okay. So tell me a little bit about what you do. How does it help the kids, your nonprofit that you developed?
We have bi-monthly events, so it's like skating, pumpkin patch, rec center, and it's just time for all of the siblings to get together and meet each other, and they can talk about their situation and just understand that they're not the only ones.
That's wonderful, and you can kind of bond with one another.
Oh, yes.
That is so sweet, and what a great idea. If you'd like to find out more, you can go to the website therewithcare.org, and then again, just search for hers. It's the Broomfield nonprofit, There with Care, and her nonprofit is Heartfelt Hugs. Heartfelt Hugs. Make sure you check that out. And because of your hard work, care, and compassion, high five up top. Girl, you went to Washington, D.C. You were the winner of the Prudential Spirit of Community Award.
Yeah.
You were even able to meet Hilary Swank.
Yeah.
Tell me about your experience.
For Washington, D.C., the Prudential Spirit of Community Award flew us all out, and we got to do so many different activities. We got to go to see the White House, the Smithsonian, and there were just different activities every day, and it was so fun, such an experience.
What did you win?
I won the State Honoree Award for Colorado. So the Prudential Spirit of Community Award has a state honoree for every state, middle school and a high school one, and I won for the middle school one. That was last year.
Let me see that medal around your neck. I understand that's pretty heavy, isn't it?
It's very heavy.
But that is so amazing. You take that back, not only the memories from your journey, but you have that to look at every single day.
Oh, yeah.
And to realize that you've done something amazing for others that are going through a tough time.
Thank you.
What does your brother Addison think about all of this?
I think that he's very supportive of it all the time, and he really likes coming to the events, and sometimes other of the sick kids come and he gets to hang out with them, and it's not only just for the siblings, but it's also for the parents and the actual sick kids. But he helps me make the flyers and do the goodie bags and call the sponsors and all sorts
So he
of
understood what you were going through as he was
really
having a tough time too.
He really did.
And he's in remission now? That's wonderful. What's the future goals for Heartfelt Hugs?
I know it's kind of a big goal, but I would love for it to go nationwide. So to have a Heartfelt Hugs in every single state. So if we have like maybe a representative running it, and if it gets big, I'd like to help as many siblings as I can and for the support to be available.
What would you say to a child or a family member watching right now and they're going through a medical crisis, or they have someone that they love and they're going through a tough time? What kind of words of encouragement would you give them?
I would tell them that there is a rainbow at the end, and to like keep fighting and keep their hopes up, because having hope and being happier makes everything 10 times better. Because if you have a bad attitude about it, then you're not going to get as much support. But there's always someone having like a worse day, and you just got to think about the good things and that there's someone going through the same thing.
Only 14, you've accomplished so much. Thank you very much, Madeline.
Thank you
Give your
so
brother a
much.
big hug, too.
Okay.
Okay, help in the mission of Heartfelt Hugs. Follow Madeline on Facebook and search Heartfelt Hugs by Madeline Cares. If you would like more information about ways to seek help, if you or someone you know is facing a critical illness, please visit this website. Go to therewithcare.org. That's therewithcare.org.